Halfway across the world is a place called Endagaw, Tanzania. In this small city lives people of all ages, uneducated, sick, and homeless. So why should it matter to us that all these things are happening to these people halfway across the world and we don't even know them? I think the only way people learn to care about things is when they're educated on them. So I have asked some people questions on Africa, Endagaw, and Tanzania, not only to educate you, but to see how much they know and to see what they think we should do about the current problems happening in Africa. Let's see what they know, and let's see if you can catch on.
Well, it's really poor and it's a third world country.
But they also have some hope coming back to them because a lot of countries are rebelling from their government.
Well, I know most of the countries, and I know that South Sudan is the most recent country, and that they're completely having like a blocked out stage, and that the AIDS percentage of like people is way higher in the South than in the North, but not South Africa, because that's the.
It's a country where there is some problems there, like such as like AIDS, water shortages, and other stuff.
Half of it is like the Sahara area, and there's a lot of desert, and it's very hot, and a lot of people are malnourished.
What do you know about Africa?
It's a continent in the lower hemisphere, and there are some problems there. Like, it's a third world country, but it's a continent, basically.
Okay.
Well, it's a country. No, it's not. It's not a country. It's a continent. It's a continent. God, it sounds so stupid. It's a continent.
There's lots of diseases, and one of the major ones is AIDS.
HIV. And it's very dry.
There's not much water, so people have to walk to get what they want, and it's an impoverished area, and not many people are educated there.
Tanzania, I know, is one of the poor countries in Africa. They don't have that great of a literacy rate. There's AIDS there. No clean drinking water. I know that there's a lot of unemployment for children or young adults, and I know that there's a lot of violence.
There's Mount Kilimanjaro is in Tanzania.
They borrowed lots of money to try to make the economy better, but it didn't really work, and now they're in debt.
I didn't know that. But I know about Africa as a whole, just not Tanzania.
I know that their droughts are pretty bad, mostly, and that it affects like the crops, and it has a chain reaction to the education system eventually.
It's poor, but it also, as I said before, it's starting to rebel their government.
They have a high population rate.
Yes.
I dance. I do snowboard in the winter.
I figure skate. I like to play instruments.
And I like to swim in the winter.
I play soccer and I like volleyball.
What I do for fun?
In the summer, I like to play football.
I like video games.
I go outside.
I'm on the forensics team.
I like to play basketball in the winter. And I like to do basketball and track in the spring.
I play video games.
I like to go outside.
I love to read.
I hang out with my friends.
Play sports.
And you do these for fun, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think can Tanzania do for fun?
I don't know.
Help their parents.
I don't know much about fun. I think that they have to do things like, they try to learn to read as much as they can. They try to get as much education as they can and help their parents around the house, get water, that kind of thing.
I feel kind of bad because like I've been going to school my whole life, so I find it weird that they don't.
I think it's sad because that's what's ruining their countries. If nobody's educated, then nobody knows what to do if they have a problem.
Everybody should have an education because education is good.
Yeah, we need
Education is good.
Yeah, I agree with him completely.
It's awful. Everybody should get an education. Everybody should have that chance.
I mean, when I was little, I guess I used to think that was really cool. Like, oh, kids don't have to go to school. That's awesome. But I mean, it's really sad because they won't have the tools that they need to succeed in life. And I mean, I guess we're really lucky.
I think it's very sad.
I feel that it's wrong. Every single kid should be given the opportunity to learn because every single kid can be successful. They have the same amount of talent level, and if we give them a chance, they can all learn something. If the government gives them a chance, they can learn something and do great things.
They help impoverished countries and they supply people with aid.
They go on like big mission trips and try to help the community that they're living in.
They help people as much as they can, and most of them are volunteers.
Years old.
No.
60, 70, something like that.
I'll change mine to 40.
60s around that?
80? 68.
42.
I think it's 54.
Would you take a guess?
60%, 70%, something like that.
20 to 30.
Oh, it's gotta be higher than that, right?
Around 70.
49.
66.
Help them become more of an modern society with tons of fun for children. They don't have to worry about their families every day.
I think that donating is something that can be, it can work. If we know someone or if there is a trustworthy organization, we can give money to them and we know that our money will be used properly. Like the Peace Corps do, we can send people over there to make things better. Donating is probably one of the best things that we can do.
I think we should help get them fresh water and clean food and healthy food, and we should also build a school or library for them.
I think that we should, because we're a lot fortunate than they are, and I think that we can put forth a lot of effort to try and help them with education and raise money for AIDS and cures, because they can't really raise the money to do that.
Go over there and just...
Everything we can. We're having this community forum that can help. We can donate money, but if we can't do that, we can spread the word, donate books or things that we don't need anymore. Just everything we can.
Okay. I think that no matter who you are, you should do something. It doesn't have to be huge. Even talking about it is really good, Because even, saying a person's a person no matter how small,
Hi, Dr. Seuss.
a giving, when you're doing something for somebody else, it's still something. It's never too small. You're making a difference in somebody's life. So whether it's donating money or, just telling your friends about it and spreading the word, or going to Endagaw like Lauren and joining the Peace Corps, it's just do anything you can, just help people. That's a big thing.
I think there are a lot of things we can learn from not only your classmates, but from others around you. I mean, you're with them every day. Why not get something out of it? You see, helping the people in Endawgaw is only the first step that we as a group are taking to help our greater community. This can start a whole revolution if we try hard enough and care enough to do something. So the next time you're watching the news and some random place is in need, don't think, why should I care? Think, how can I help? Get involved, get educated. Educate yourself and educate others. And remember, a person's a person, no matter how small.
Whoa.